guys, welcome back to my channel, Thrifty and Nifty Ideas. And I'm off work tonight. It's Wednesday. I have Wednesdays and Saturdays off from Walmart. So I just kind of wanted to do something simple, something I can put out on my front porch that will look pretty, but yet is still cheap, because thrifty is what this is all about. So I'm just going to do a little flower vase thingy type thing. Anyway, what I did was I got one of these little pool float assembly things. These go on the tips of the pool noodles, and I used some Rust-Oleum Joshua Tree spray paint. You don't have to spray paint these. If you're going to try this, you don't have to spray paint it if you like the colors that these come in. But I like this. Is my favorite color, green. I absolutely love this. I use this on a lot of projects. So that's what we're going to use. You're going to need a whole bunch of glue sticks. I use Gorilla Glue sticks. They're my favorite. Gonna need, this is 1/2 inch jute rope. You're gonna need about 11 foot of that to do this. Then you're gonna need, you're gonna need some fake flowers from the Dollar Tree. These are the colors I chose: white, a little light blue, light green, and then of course greenery, because these are kind of, oh, I have a casualty. These are the colors I'm going with on my front porch. I don't know. I'll have to find where that thing goes here in a minute. We'll worry about that later. Okay, and you're going to need a hot glue gun, of course, and then I don't know if I'm going to use this twine to put around it or not. I'll figure that out as I go. So, what I did was I already spray painted this. I did 2 coats of the Joshua Tree green. Then what I'm going to do is use my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to start, I think I'll start at the bottom, maybe here. We're just going to start weaving our rope through all of these little folds in our pool floaty. And that should stick pretty quickly to that foam, we hope. We don't know. We're gonna see. We're fixing to find out. Okay, this might take me a good minute. Feel free to forward. Gonna be using a lot of hot glue on this. Gosh darn it. God, this might take longer than I thought just because of this. Okay. Now all we're going to do is just shove that rope right on down into those folds. Get down in there. Okay. Then we're going to find our other end of our rope that I've got tangled up. Okay, I'm not even going to do it that way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep this simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Do our next one. And I think instead of feeding that through that hole, I think I'm just going to wrap that right back up there. Ah! Every time I burn my fingers. Oh my gosh. You want to kind of force that down in there into those folds. Make sure that's tight there at the bottom. Okay, looking good so far. We're going to do some more. Down. While you're watching me do this, I will go ahead and share something a little personal about me. I do that every once in a blue moon. So I did say that I work at Walmart. I'm at the customer service desk. And I have Wednesdays and Saturdays off. And so today, since it's Wednesday, I went to see my doctor. Set me up with a CAT scan, a CAT scan of my abdomen, and a chest x-ray. This is the same doctor that I've seen before. in the past because I had to have a colonoscopy and an endoscopy because about, I don't know, 20 years ago, I dropped a lot of weight, and none of the doctors have been able to figure out why. So I've had all of my innards probed and prodded and examined, and everything looks good. I'm 54, well, I'm getting ready to turn 54 in July, and all of my blood tests and everything else done on me has always come back really good. They say I'm like, I have the body of a 25-year-old. I sure don't feel like that, but, you know, thank them for saying that. But anyway, so my doctor wanted to do a little follow-up and asked if I put on any weight, and I said no, maybe a couple pounds, and that's about it. And so he hooked me up with the abdominal scan and the chest x-ray to see if there's anything going on in there that might be causing me not to be able to put on weight. So I'll get the results back tomorrow, and hopefully they are all good. But the bad thing, if they all come back good, is I'm still wondering why I cannot put on any weight. I was always 105 pounds in my 20s, and then after I got out of the military, well, no, it was even right before I got out of the military, I dropped down to, well, at one point I hit 87 pounds. That was god-awful. I was told that I had a, what did they call that when you're allergic to wheat? What's it called? What's it called? I don't know. I can't remember. And they put me on this weird diet. That didn't work. So we're going to see what the doctor has to say tomorrow. And that's pretty much all I can say until tomorrow. And we're going to try to finish this up because you're probably tired of hearing me rambling about myself. I don't do that very often, but I'm just trying to fill in a few minutes while I do this. This takes a little bit of time. This actually is a very easy project to do. I mean, it just takes a few minutes to get all the hot glue into those little crevices. Let's see if you can even see what I'm doing. But this is, it just really doesn't get any easier than this. I'm doing this project on my new little tiny porch table that I built out of 1x6s and 2x2s. Oh, that's not wanting to go in there very good. There we go. Stay in there. And maybe I'll show you the bench seat that I made before doing the table. I've been busy around here doing projects, but I didn't video everything because some of them would have just taken too long to do. I've been getting into making furniture out of old furniture, you know, like headboards. I turn them into bench seats. Doing some things with just old junk tables and stuff and refurbishing them. Oh, we're almost done, you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me during this process. Okay. But this is going to look really cool when I get done here in just a minute. I promise you. At least I think I promise you. I don't know. Y'all be the judge on that one. Okay. Just a little bit more to go. Alright guys, we're just about there. I did cut this just a little bit long to make sure that I had enough jute rope to go in there. Alright, can you guys see that so far? Can you see it? I'm starting to lose my lighting. Oh, My goodness gracious. Okay, so there's my end piece. Should match up with the bottom. Yep, it does. Okay, so, oh well, crap, what did I do with my scissor? Alright, can't find my scissor. I just had it. Let's go ahead and just secure that down. I'm going to set that, oh, on my camera, sorry. I do that all the time. I got to quit doing that. I'm going to go get my scissor. I left my scissor on the other side of the porch. Alright. So let's just go ahead and cut that off. Get our excess off of there. Hold that down. We want that all to stay pretty good. And it should. And it should. Okay, so there's what you got. A little pretty vase, just out of a $1 pool floaty extension thing, one of them pool noodle things. Some hot glue and a little bit of that jute rope. That looks really cool. So, then it's just a matter of shoving some flowers in there. I've got 7 picks that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I already showed you the colors. Now I'm probably just going to put them together something like that. No, I don't like that. Too much blue at the front. Let's do a little flower rearranging. Let's bring this over here. I got these little things. I want them showing out. I'm not a flower rearranger type person. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. Do want some of my white to show. Alright. You want to make sure when you're doing this, kind of like stick it down in there and cut off the bottoms so that they're not protruding out the bottom of your pool floaty. And then push all of your leaves to the top, because we want those sticking out. We're going to go with that. Hopefully 7 will be enough in here. Get down in there. Alright. So we shove that down in there. You don't really want the top of this showing, so let's kind of like pull some things down over that. That's another reason why you pull the leaves up to the top of these little fake flowers, is they're going to kind of help cover the top a little bit. They ain't got to be perfect. Just going on a front porch. Do more of that white showing. Like I said, I'm not real good at arranging flowers. I'm not a florist. We're going to call that good. I think that looks pretty. Now let me see if I want to put any kind of like a little twine bow around that or not. Let's see. Let me cut off a little length of this and let's just see something simple. A little bit of something to go around there maybe. We don't know. Yeah, we're going to do that. So, oh, the dogs are carrying on because the foxes are coming out to eat. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Now let's see if I can get this on there. I'll put a little hot glue right there, I think. I got to bring this towards me real quick. Hold, hot glue, hold. Hold for me. And we're just going to knot that once. You guys see that? Then, don't want my hot glue showing. Let's hold that up a second. I'm just going to put a simple little bow in there. Let's bring it down a little bit more. Cute-o! Cute-o, I like that. Sure, hot glue's not working. Or not showing. Let's cut that excess off. Alright, and there you have it. Super cute. Super, super simple. Little vase thingy decoration that I'm just going to put on my front porch. So let me get this stuff out of the way. I like how that turned out. It turned out better than what I thought it would, to be honest with you. this stuff out of the way. And that matches all the colors on my front porch. Those are pretty much the same colors I'm going with. I'm redecorating the inside of my house too. So there's that. That's going on my super cute little table that I made. And let me adjust my camera. I just want to show you real quick the bench that I made out of a headboard that I got for free from a friend, and then a little footstool. So let me do some camera adjusting real fast. The porch is a mess because I've been using it as a wood shed or work shed. It's crazy. Let me bring my tripod legs up here and do this. Don't get dizzy, bear with me. I'm almost done. Alright, so let me take you on just a little super short little thing. Okay, so there's what we have. Like I said, there's all my work stuff down there. For a vase. Looking cute though. I like that. I like that real well. Now, if you wanted to weight that down any better, like if you're in a windy area or something like that, you could always put some rocks down in the bottom or, you know, whatever. But you can weight that down. But there's my little table I made out of 1x6s and 2x2s. And then this is the bench seat that I made. Finished this up a couple weeks back. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. That was a brown headboard that I got for free from a friend. And she was just getting rid of it. So I took out the centerpiece. This just had a, I don't know, like a little piece of plywood in there, beadboard. I took it out. I used some foam that I actually got in the box that came with my my generator that I bought, and I just put material over that I got from Walmart, and then put it in there. A couple little $5 pillows from Walmart with a little bee on the side, but we're not showing that. And then I just got a body pillow that I ordered off of Amazon, and a pillowcase that I ordered off of Amazon, going with the whole, you know, yellows and blues and greens thing. And then once I made the frame and everything and attached the headboard, I just used 1x6s to put on the front. I scalloped the bottom, and then these legs here, let me get my junk out of the way. These legs here, I got 3 of them along the front. Those actually came off of an old scrapped table that somebody had laying out. It was like 2 side tables somebody had laying out in a little junk pile by the road to be picked up. And I got those for free just by asking for it. So I used those 3 legs, and then some of the remaining legs I used to make, I've got so much junk on my front porch. I used to make a footstool, and I put 4 remaining legs on there, painted them the same color. I used some 1x2s and some of the $5 pillows that were red, like the ones you see up underneath there. I'm still going to do something with. And I just recovered them with some material from Walmart and tacked them onto the bottom of a little piece of plywood with a staple gun, and plywood on the bottom. And I got a great little footstool there to go with my bench seat. Another thing I did, I want to show you real quick, and then we're going to end this video, is I got an old rocking chair from a thrift store. I got it, I think it was $25, and it was covered in a dark varnish. The whole thing was covered. You couldn't even see this hand-etched inlay that's in here, and this is hand-carved. It's really cool here and here. And so I hand sanded it, and I also used my orbital sander, and it took a long time, but I disassembled it, I sanded everything down, I cleaned up the cane seating, and then put a little cushion thing from Walmart on it. But it's beautiful. I didn't stain it or anything because I really like the color of this. I'm still trying to find some kind of a preservative that I could put on this to preserve the wood. I don't want anything happening to it. So if you guys have any ideas on that I can use that's not going to change the color of the wood, please let me know. I would appreciate it greatly. But that's some of the things I've been working on around here, and that's kind of why I went a long time without making any videos. I've been a little busy. I also made a new couch for the living room and refurbished a table. I'll show you all that in another video. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Ooh, there's my turtle. Little enclosure down there. I do have a painted turtle that I added to it. I'll do a video on him later. Y'all probably saw my other 3 box turtles. Before I had 4, but I went ahead and released one. But anyway, I'll show you that in another video. Back to this. One final shot of this. You guys can see it. Anyway, super cute. Super cheap. Looks really fancy though. And do this. It's going to look really pretty any place you want to put it. Thank you all for hanging out with me on my night off. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.